all companies want to grow their revenue and increase profit. They try to understand how to do so, as well as how to keep the profit for the long run. This can be done by increasing sales or improving their operations and cost structure. But what if the profit drop is inevitable? PT Unilever Indonesia, a prominent maker of fast-moving consumer products, had its net profit fall 6.8% year-on-year in 2022 to 5.36 trillion rupiah, or equivalent to $354.6 million due to higher input prices. This result was down from the previous year, when it stood at 5.75 trillion rupiah. The income of the consumer goods issuer increased by 4.22% year-on-year to 41.22 trillion rupiah. Unilever Indonesia's income can only surpass 39.54 trillion rupiah in 2021. However, in 2022, the company's cost of goods sold increased by more than 11% year-on-year to 22.15 trillion rupiah. This is partially due to a rise in other manufacturing expenditure items from 1.70 trillion rupiah in 2021 to 2.22 trillion rupiah in 2022. Consequently, gross profit fell 2.86% to 19.6 trillion rupiah. Urinovayardi, President Director of Unilever Indonesia, attributed this tendency to the rise in commodities and gasoline prices. Furthermore, Unilever's marketing cost increased 7.5% year-on-year to 8.45 trillion rupiah in 2022, with advertising and promotional research accounting for about a third of the total. According to her, 2022 was a year in which the firm created a stronger basis for commercial restoration following a difficult 2021. She went on to say that the corporation is raising its advertising investment spending by 30% over the previous year in order to enhance its main brands. This phase is thought to be capable of boosting the competitiveness of the company's managed brand. Apart from media investments, Unilever also makes investments in product development and innovation. The company's varied investments are projected to create strong capital for the firm in the future. Household necessities and body care products are the key contributions to Unilever Indonesia's sales, which amount 27.25 trillion rupiah and are expanding at a 3.33% annual rate. The food and drinks category reported sales of 13.96 trillion rupiah, up 6.7% year-on-year. According to Pilarmas Investindo analyst Isaias Ryanti, the rise in Unilever Indonesia's cost of revenue was more than the company's modest revenue growth. This year, Desai expects Unilever Indonesia will be even more active in adopting efficiency and controlling solvency. Even though many entrepreneurs are convinced that they can do well in the local market, it turns out that the realities of doing business is a different matter. It takes more time and effort than many of them can afford. In the business environment that we live in, the future of business is uncertain and the company has to take many risks in order to stay competitive. Sometimes we will get profit, sometimes we will get loss. This might be a difficult situation for many entrepreneurs because they are too eager to succeed and keep their confidence up. However, this is the most crucial moment when a company has to make the right decisions. Startup entrepreneurs may learn that profits come from careful planning, strategy, and implementation. In other words, they have to be ready to invest in marketing and in new technologies in order to keep the company alive. It is very important for them to realize that a high level of profits can only be achieved by making smart decisions at every stage of business. So, what do you think about it? Tell us your opinions on the comments below. Subscribe to our channel to get notified when we upload new video about entrepreneurship. Thanks for watching.